so much, well, there's so much buzz around VR, virtual reality, 360, and stitching, right? That's always the hardest part of putting it together. So you're saying that this is effortless. Tell me about that.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things that's kind of unique about this product here is that we use a spherical lens, and we have 2 cameras that can capture 2 half spheres. And that's what makes it really easy to stitch, because I only have 1 stitch line and I only have 2 images. So our software allows you to take image A and image B, just drag it in as the desktop, and it's synced by either audio, or we also have an RF remote control that turns both cameras on at the same time. And so then when you press record, it'll actually stitch the software, the 2 images together, and then you can share them on Facebook or YouTube or anything that's going to support the equirectangular format.
So who's your target audience?
We're kind of, it's not 100% ready for the mass consumers, but obviously all the content developers that want to start creating a VR virtual reality type content and sharing that content, that's really the main target for us right now. As it becomes even easier and there becomes more fluid controls with the hardware and the software, we believe it will get into everyone's hands, eventually replacing the action sport cam and using 360 cameras.
So what kind of price point will you be at?
Well, this one here is a little bit unique because this comes with everything that you need to create a full 360 by 360 image. And this has 2 different cameras, and it's got the dual mount, it's got the mounting stick, and it's got the RF control, and it's $899 retail.
And what's the price point that you think is going to be the magic mass price point?
Well, I think people can use it now with just a single camera. It's $500. I probably think eventually, as it gets below around $200 to $300, that's when people will just start using it all over the place as their normal, like, video camera that people can start recording 360 images.
Okay, so walk me through how you take a picture, or how do you take an image?
Well, basically, what you'll do is you turn them on. We've got a power button here, which will actually turn both cameras on. You synchronize them, and then you can select either photo or video, depending on if you want to take a still shot or a video, and then you just simply press record, and the 2 will start recording images together. Once you're done with that, we record it on a micro SD card, and then you have a USB plug that you can transfer those images to your desktop software. We have Stitch software available for both the Mac and the PC, and once you download that, you can share it on your social media accounts.
So great. This makes images so much more exciting.
Well, it gives you, and I'll show you an example of a 360 image.
We want to see that, absolutely.
I have one here actually on a tablet, and this gives you an idea of what the virtual reality will be like. So this is actually on the back of a boat, and you can see here that I'm actually, it's almost as if I was standing on the back of the boat, and this was using our camera and our Stitch software, and you can see up in the sky, and you can look down, and you can actually look all around. So anybody who wants to put on, the next step would be the VR goggles or glasses. You could actually have the sound and the audio that will transfer as you start looking around with the actual content. So this is totally giving you a virtual experience.
So let me ask you, okay, Fashion Week's coming in September, models walking down the runway, could she wear the camera and we'll see the whole experience?
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of the thing right now. We don't even know. That's why we want to get the content developers, get this technology out in their hands, because we're seeing people taking all kinds of tours, whether it's museums or it's landmarks or different events, and now recording them in 360. Another thing is even on the podium, with speeches and other things, you record the audience, live bands, you name it. It's endless as this technology evolves.
So you really feel that you're there. Not only are you there, you're going to see everybody around.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
What's really cool about it too now is that you don't have to worry about missing the action or getting into the shot. You basically want to stage the product, and then that will capture everything around you.